Hey, me, Makari. You join Discord and Twitch. Hey, thanks, bye. Now, if you're older than an amoeba, I'm sure the name Chris Chan will ruminate utter despair and angst within your soul. The name has been known far and wide across the internet for as long as YouTube has been a thing. Chris Chan is and was one of the most OG members of the YouTube society, making videos as far back as the 2014s, 2012s with... Well, I might just put this up on screen for you to see yourself, but some of the most interestingly tasty content, spouting a very diligent community based around their own original story, based around their Sonichu character. And without getting too deep into that brain rot, what needs to be said is that as time went by, Chris Chan became a resounding meme of the internet. And really, for the longest of time, it was a very harmless thing. Sure, some that looking from the outside might have thought, hey, that's kind of cringe. But realistically, they had an audience. They had a community that enjoyed what they made, and whether you liked it or not, they were successful for the most part. Yes, they were very expressive in their thoughts and had very impassioned speeches about why you should love Sonichu and their OCs, and was the equivalent of watching a deviant artist get upsetty spaghetti about the fact you made a Sonic OC that dared tread on their IP. But oh boy, as with all fame, there came the troubled arc. Because as all things go up, so too must they come down. A few years ago, Chris Chan entered what was known as their drama arc, and for all intents and purposes, all you need to know at this point is that Chris Chan did some fucked up stuff and was inadvertently arrested for what they did. And the internet was led to in an ambiguous point of wondering why, how, what, and when. And although as information came out, we sort of got a sort of picture as to what happened, we never truly got to see the moment in action. So today, to show the rest of the world and have a little bit of a endeavored look as to the slow and inevitable downfall of a treasured member of the YouTube community, we're going to watch the raw, unfettered body cam footage that was just recently released so that we too can see what we should try to avoid to be. Whether you like Chris Chan or not, we're going to have some good quality content today. Alrighty, so who's ready to see Chris Chan's arrest video? Yeah! Not me, because we just got raided! Yippee! Let's fucking go! When aliens invade the world, they will see the evidence of Chris Chan's undertakings, and use them as reasoning why they don't, you know, help society. In fact, in about 50 years' time, in a more short-form term, in 50 years' time, professors of our universities will use the tales of Chris Chan to explain psychotherapy and how to avoid mental illness. So, let's continue.
Wait, spirit, well, interdimensionally, you can't tangibly see them.
Spirit, don't.
Follower. Yeah, those are trolls. They're following me from the internet. Do not report this.
I think that's real.
I'm going to say this for a fact. Do we think that these police officers had any idea what shit they were getting into? I can almost say with a certainty, these police officers were just called to arrest someone, to act on a citation, on an arrest warrant, thinking, golly, it's just going to be another day at the office. Little did they know, oh boy, we're about to be dragged into some shit.
Oh my god, what is this?
Sonichu, your goddess blue hearts. Okay.
The thing is, though, these are American police officers as well, so they deal with shit on a day-by-day basis. The fact this is scaring them.
I don't mean that. We're surrounded.
What began as a routine arrest
Yeah, thank
on
you for those
August 1st, 2021 in Henrico, Virginia, quickly spiraled.
Okay, so I haven't seen this before, but I'm hoping they explain the allegations, because I don't really want to talk about the stuff that came before. I just think it's going to be interesting to see the process, because I've heard so much about what happened with Chris Chan and all this kind of stuff. But the actual act of her getting arrested was as eventful as everything else that came before it. Like, this shit is going to be wild.
Rolled into a surprising spectacle in the parking lot of a Regency
No,
Inn
Sky. I need you to understand. Chris Chan was completely sober and aware of her actions when she was doing everything that she did. It's not drugs, it's mental illness. And there does come a point where you have to realize that maybe we live in a society that doesn't put people into asylums as much as they should do.
The focus of the unexpected attention was internet personality known as Chris Chan. This never-before-seen footage was obtained and first released by Iwu and reveals a behind-the-scenes look at the day that took thousands of online
Oh boy, we're
observers
in for
by
it.
storm.
I hope you guys are ready for a journey.
What the heck is going on right now?
These guys, thing is though, these guys, okay, so these police officers, right, their experience of the internet is watching YouTube videos about cats and dogs, right? They're not privy to internet culture. Like, to them, when somebody says Reddit, they're like, well, yes, I did read the newspaper this morning. Like, these guys are in for an absolute journey.
Most wild call for service I've ever been on.
As officers with the Henrico County Police Department cautiously approach the second-floor hotel room, they prepare themselves in case a possible altercation waits for them.
Oh yeah, she's got
behind the door.
weaponized mental illness in there with them.
Oh, gotta unlock it. Hello.
Yes.
Hi, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Christine Chandler.
Okay, can you come out for a second?
What is it with people with the second name Chandler that always get themselves into trouble?
You got a warrant for your arrest, all right?
Wait, hold up. Wait. I've seen people wearing worse, more cringy t-shirts, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, at least it wasn't a Three Wolves t-shirt.
A warrant for your arrest, all right? Yep. Yep.
Okay.
You're not gonna stop. You're not gonna do that. Do not fight. You will get tased.
Yeah,
Okay, well, listen, I will
tasing,
comply by
free
warrant.
electro
I'd
stinning.
like to clear up my. I'd like to come back for my things.
We'll get that all straight. Yeah, we'll get all
To be fair, I was. Oh my god, look, they actually have the taser ready and everything. Like, I don't know if they just do this by I know for like a lot of police police agencies, it's just a case of have it at the ready regardless. Like, you never know what you're going to deal with, especially in America. But the fact they had that ready, at the ready, oh boy.
And what
Wouldn't it
about
be a
my
shame if she just
van?
accidentally
I'd like
got
to put my
tased?
shoes on,
Yeah,
please.
sure, of course. We'll get there. Just
Okay. I can slip
She is
into my
being very
shoes.
chill, though.
Magic Hand, Chriselle, Savannah.
While these words may seem insignificant to the officers, they carry a profound significance for Chris, which will be explained later.
Mm-hmm.
You're just being detained right now until I can confirm the warrants, okay?
Okay,
Just hang tight.
The officers have received reports of some very disturbing allegations against Chris.
Oh, here we go.
But nothing prepares them for the events that are about to unfold.
Sit down right here.
Okay, I will sit down.
Okay.
My shoes
Where are your
right-
shoes? Right here?
Right over there.
What the?
room with you?
What is all that on her desk? Back that up a second. Oh my god, is this a pharmaceutical? Does she have like an entire like clinician?
What the hell?
Yeah, what the hell?
Anyone else in the room with you?
Uh,
Is there anybody else in the room?
Spirit, well, interdimensionally, you
Yeah.
can't tangibly see them.
Physical person, is there?
You know, back in the 50s, 40s, and even 60s, we would never have seen these kind of people. You want to know why? You want to know why you would never see these kind of people? Because they'd be in an asylum. These were the kind of people that would have been locked away or lobotomized.
A physical person in the room with you.
Originating from this universe? No. I need to stand with my shoes on. I'm having a hard time doing it this way. I am complying, and that's my son. That's my son.
I don't know. Maybe like there's a whole conversation about the you know, I want to say like how accommodating we are as a society in this day and age. But that's a different subject.
And yeah, my wallet's in my bag over there, the brown bag.
What, this bag?
God,
Yes.
you know the one thing is I just like what I remember Chris Chan for. I remember Chris Chan's original videos back when they were like really spouting off about their IP, and like back in the day, fuck, what was the original stuff that they posted? I don't even think you can find it anymore. But then Chris Chan ended up like this. And you want to know why they were like this? They went to a convention and started throwing shit around because they saw a Sonic character that wasn't appropriate, like accurate to the lore. In fact, that reminds me as well. They went to, what was it, GameStop, I think? Oh god, this.
Don't call anybody.
And that was the bar too.
Yeah, so Chris Chan went to a GameStop and started throwing things around and started harassing people at the store because they had a, I think it was either that there was a Sonic expose where Sonic's gloves were not the correct color, and she threw a tantrum about it. This is not the kind of person you can deal with logically. This is not the kind of person that's going to deal with your normal worldly psychology and rules of the world. They live in their own little fantasy. So no matter how much you try to like rationalize with someone like this, you're never going to really actually be able to like understand them or have them understand you.
And you grab something. Oh, that's one of my
That's what I
rings.
remember Chris Chan for anyway.
Can I get your bag out of here?
One of the few
Go ahead and look through everything that's in the room.
Go ahead and look at
heritages of
everything that's in the
YouTube.
room.
Go ahead. You have my permission.
Okay.
Just slip them on. They're gonna give you flip flops when you get down to the jail.
Okay,
That's right, you fuck around, you're going to jail.
I would appreciate if I was respected as such. It even says so on my driver's license, female.
Okay.
That's fine.
Just making sure.
As
This is clearly not Florida. If this was Florida, the police officers would be saying many, many different things.
one officer searches through Chris's belongings, he quickly makes an interesting discovery.
Where's your wallet at?
Oh,
Quickly makes an interesting discovery.
Where's your wallet at?
oh.
Don't come over here.
It's the duct tape wallet.
Okay.
On the outside.
Here it is.
Yeah.
What is that? Why is the wallet meant a duct tape?
Okay.
No, grab a seat right there for me.
Oh, my bad.
What else
You
does
want
she
all
have
this to
on
go with
there?
you? Like your wallet? Or you just want your ID to go with you and your cell phone?
Yeah, my wallet and my cell phone is over there in front of the tarot deck box.
Yeah, I got a cell phone right here.
Oh, that's my secondary phone.
That's your secondary
Why-
phone?
Yeah, I have two phones, one for the trolls and one for my home. I got two.
See, again, this is where the internet world clashes immensely with the real world. And the poor people from the real world are going to have to sit there going, shit, man, trolls. I didn't realize the fantasy world was seeping in. Okay, well, we got to get some salt. We got to get some brine. We need to get some steaks. What are there going to be werewolves as well? Like again, these poor police officers.
Two phones, one for the boys, one for my friends. You think I need two phones? There's a song.
Yeah, Kevin Gates.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, listen to this music guy.
Love you, Neffy.
That's a popular one. He's a fine gentleman.
It is popular.
Suddenly, a keen-eyed officer spots something happening outside.
Oh
which
yes,
sets him-
this is what I remember, right? When Chris Chan got arrested, metric shit ton of people started coming to the arrest area. Like somehow the internet had managed to there had been people just sat there watching Chris Chan's hotel, and that one person phoned up their friends, or their friends phoned up their friends, and then all of a sudden, like a dozen or so people came to watch Chris Chan get arrested. The trolls are coming! The trolls in the dungeon!
him on edge.
Are you waiting for someone to come to your room or something?
Wow. Now,
It's
I
interesting
was
to see it
not-
from this perspective, honestly.
The deputy that I talked with earlier today from the sheriff's office in Ruckersville.
Okay. All right. You're not waiting for like anybody else though? Any friends or anything?
Thank you for the follows. Welcome to the stream, guys.
Nobody else.
The only reason I'm asking you is because there's a car up there and there's two gentlemen staring at us.
Really?
Yeah.
Those two guys that are watching them currently, they're rubbing their hands together going, ah, yes, juicy, juicy Reddit updates. Time to make my name for the Chris Chan arrest video.
I didn't know if you were waiting for someone to come over or whatever.
Yeah, see? Yeah, I stand up. I just want to look out.
It's a sure.
I was not waiting for anybody. I was not waiting.
They're standing up there by the gas station. You know those people?
That's curious.
I'm just asking. I don't want anyone rolling up on me.
While Chris doesn't recognize the strangers gathering to watch them from a distance, there may be a reason for their unnerving
Oh,
presence.
here it comes.
Okay,
Now
well,
she's
I
about
would
to
say question
unload.
them because I am.
She's about to unload the nobody here knows that I'm a micro celebrity on the internet.
I am famous and infamous
Yeah,
on the
baby!
internet, so they may be video
Internet
recording.
famous. How old is Chris Chan? Old enough to know better. That's a good question, actually. Now, this is not about the gender identity. This is not about anything else. This is about the fact that they did things to their mother that nobody should do to their mother. And also many other criminal acts that anybody who is of a sound mind would never do. Once again, I reciprocate my point. You want to know why you would never have seen people like this 20, 30 years ago before the onset of the internet? It's because they would have been in an asylum. Or dead.
I'm recording you as well.
Well, that's.
Poppy, thank you for the resub.
Not readily accepting Chris's explanation, the officers try to work
Yeah, these
out their
guys
own
don't know what the
alternate
internet is,
explanation
dude.
for the curious
The only thing
spectators.
they worry about, the only thing these police officers will have to worry about for the internet is the fact that it's how they get their emails about how they're getting fired the next day or getting a pay deduction.
And they still are.
There is nothing illegal in the room and nothing illegal in the bag.
Not in the room physically, but interdimensionally, man. There's unicorns and pegasi and dragons, man. There's gonna be so much drugs in that alternate dimension.
Please feel free. I have nothing
It's
to
got a
hide.
very military style haircut. I wonder if it's Greene County.
Baby blue Yaris?
Maybe it's a rental.
Hey, it's good.
Hey, that would be something Greene County.
I mean, I know there's a lot of agencies that use rentals for surveillance. I mean, like.
I like how they're trying to deduce this logically. Like, wow, this person is kind of internet famous if they're getting private agencies coming after them. Little do they know, it's the prepubescent teenagers that spend their terminally online lives on Reddit farming updates who are just looking for that next bit of clickbait they can get from Chris Chan so they can post it online and get those juicy updates.
Darren.
Yeah, I know. That's why I asked her, because it was considered. I think he was there all the time, but still, like, right as we walk up, I didn't see him there before.
They shrug it off for now, but it will soon become apparent that the
Dude, this is so fucking weird. Like, the way this is being, like, annotated and the way the police officers are treating this, it's like they're dealing with one... You know those, like, videos you get on Primetime or, like crime documentaries, and it's like, we did a drug bust and there was, like, a rival gang that tried rocking up on us? It's the same kind of energy, but it's the most terminally online bullshit.
these observers have surprising intentions that none of the officers could have predicted.
So you talked to the Greene County Sheriff's Office today?
Yes.
Did they call you or did you reach out to them?
I reached out to them. I wanted to make sure my dog and cats back at home were safe and taken care of.
I guess, so the warrant itself is not a surprise. You know there was an investigation, all that.
Yes,
Okay,
there was
got
an
it.
Yes, I am
Okay.
aware of the situation.
Okay. Did they
The way Chris is just kind of looking at them, this is not somebody who's in this plane of existence. Chris is not looking at them. Chris is looking through them at the imaginary Pegasus, Sonichu behind them. Sonichu is telling Chris, "You're going to jail, bitch."
they say that they were coming to Richmond?
Yes, they said they were coming to Richmond. And my vehicle, in case it wasn't obvious, is the blue Dodge Caravan out there.
Yeah.
Its license plate says Sanchu on it.
Of course.
Magi-chan
Of
Sonichu,
course.
a blend of the characters
Well,
Pikachu
here we
and
go.
Sonic the
Law
Hedgehog,
time.
is
Law.
a character from Chris's
Chris
hand-drawn
Chan law.
graphic novel series. Sonichu
Oh God, and the worst part about all of this, and this is like a complete like side quest, you fully know that the liberals who already have a thing against anyone that's not a straight cisgendered white male is gonna see this and say, oh, trans people are like this, or trans people, or trans people, or. To be fair though, those kind of people would never think anything sensible anyway. this is just more validation for their terrible opinions. Like, whenever a bad actor appears within a certain demographic, the people who already have that kind of bias against them, you're not going to convince those people of anything different. What this does is it makes the people who are in between sway back and forth. The thing is, those people don't really care. Like, those people will see something like this and go, oh, trans people are kind of weird sometimes. But then they'll see something that a trans person that's really good, and they'll be like, oh, trans people are kind of good. But they don't care. Like, it's only in that moment. Like, last night I was on Twitter. I know, terrible idea. And I saw a video come up about this lovely trans girl who'd been making music with a violin. And all the comments were like, hey! And the only bad ones were from people who were called, and I shit you not, the based Hitler. At that point, you are not going to convince somebody called the based Hitler that they are going to like trans people. Because that's just how pilled they are. When it comes to these kind of, like, rhetorics, there are 3 distinct points. There are those who will fight for the rights in a zealotist manner because that's the only defining point they have. That's one end. Then you have the people in the middle, most people, 80% of the people in the middle, who just don't care. They'll see something in the moment, and they'll be like, oh, that's bad, and then they move on. And then you've got the other 10% who are the bigots, racists, people who just hate people because they're different. And the 10% on both ends, no matter what you say, you will never change those two 10% percentiles. Their opinions are set in mud because that is their belief system. That is what they are zealotist to. And it's why you just cannot get invested in this kind of bureaucracy, because it aids no one. Because the people in the middle don't care, the people who do care don't matter. The same argumentatisms that you could have used for how the trans community came out and started harassing people for the Hogwarts legacy stuff. It's the same thing as the opposite end 10 spectrum, but it's from a different perspective. So, you know, slight side quest aside. Anyway.
Who may be more than just a drawing, however, as you'll soon hear from Chris how this character blurs the line between fiction and reality.
So just so you're aware, right now we're just
Well, that's because for this person, reality isn't what reality is for us. You know, someone who was brought up who may be slightly neurodiverse, who then had a terminally online upbringing, they have no concept of reality. They don't see things the way everyone else is seeing things. They're living in their own fancy little world.
confirming the warrant through Greene County. Okay, that's why I said you're detained. Once they say that,
I mean, it's a mixture of that
once they say
and
the papers
general
in hand,
attention
the
seeking.
actual arrest warrant, then you're gonna be under arrest. Okay.
Like, you have to question how much of this is mental illness versus how much of this is just wanting attention. That's usually the way most of this goes.
Okay. Well, you didn't at first, but I'm glad you did.
It caught me off guard a little bit.
Yeah, that was kind of the point a little bit.
Meanwhile, the
I will say
evolving
they are being
situation
immensely
outside
chill
still
with
has
each
the
other.
officers on high alert.
Yeah.
Don't stare at them.
I can't tell if they're just recording or.
Of course they're recording. They need the
I wish I
updates.
could read the tag.
I'd stare back at them.
Don't feed the trolls. Have you learnt nothing? How you can tell that they don't understand the internet. Don't feed the trolls.
I need a moment.
Okay.
Pardon my flatulence.
I mean, at least they were polite about it.
So you want to take your necklaces off and stuff like that, or?
You're gonna take them off when you get.
Yeah, you gotta take them off when you get to the jail.
Okay, but
Nah, she can't take them off. They're part of her religion.
okay. The
Since they're not, the only thing they were allowed are like crosses for like religion.
okay. Well, if I may speak, the
No,
sonnet
don't eat. If she says that the sonnetu-shaped medallion is her religion, I'm done with this video.
medallion, the big yellow thing at the bottom there, that is my cross.
No, that's it. All right, I tried. I honestly tried. No, that's it. So long. God damn it. Chris, can you stop being so predictably cringe? Oh my god. Hey, you know what? Maybe if that's the case, maybe I can wear someone's ass cheeks on my face, because, you know, booty is my religion.
So
Okay, I don't know if they'll allow that one.
I don't know about that, Chief.
It protects me greatly. So that I am willing to take off the other two, but I really need the medallion.
Okay. Well, I'm just letting you know that when you get down to the jail,
This
If you
does
go
kind
to
of
jail-
prove the delusion, though. Like, at that point, okay, there is no good answer here. Either Chris Chan is that delusional that she is not of this world, that she legitimately believes that that cross is a religious symbol to her, or she's that narcissistic and that completely terminally online that she believes that she can get away with saying something like that.
jail, once the warrants are confirmed, that you may not be able to keep it. Okay. Just letting you know.
All right, but that is my cross.
Okay.
Let that go on. the
Like, I
record.
mean, again, I'm not going to question people's religion. I mean, if that's what she truly believes, there's a difference between what you believe and what's permissible, I guess.
The Sonichu medallion.
That's a whole different
Yeah,
subject.
Officer Christian will tell him.
Back outside, the situation appears to be escalating, and
Oh,
officers are
yeah,
caught
there's
in
the
a
crowd.
dilemma about how to handle
There's
it.
the watch party. It's like a premiere.
What you're doing. Like,
It's like a premiere of an epic rap battle on YouTube.
now that's in the fourth person. I mean, I want to go.
It's like
adjust them, but at the
Nintendo
same time,
Direct,
they
but for mental
can kinda
illness.
Do that, but they're not obstructing at this point.
I'm listening to you.
Bisexual trans woman.
I'm listening to you.
They're not obstructing the fourth person. I mean, I want to go adjust them, but at the same time, they can kind of do that, but they're not obstructing at this point.
I'm listening to you.
Bisexual trans woman.
That has the same energy of please don't take anything I say seriously. I'm autistic. You know when somebody excuses their terrible actions by saying, "Oh, you can't judge me. I'm autistic." Like being and I use this term in the most literal sense. Being functionally retarded is not an excuse for most things. And people will use that excuse of functional retardism for the sake of validating terrible actions. And I'm sorry, but if that's your go-to recourse when you do something, and rather than being responsible for what you do, to the asylum with you. To the asylum.
I'm just throw the pots. You know what I mean? I want me to see too. We can just
Like, there is a distinctive line between people who are
my heart's telling me to,
abusing
because I want to. At
the
end of day.
idea of
I know.
mental illness
Sassy
versus
Nick
those
wants
who
to,
legitimately
but
have that
Sassy Nick wants
as
to go
a
off, so Nick
classification
does
for
not.
why they struggle. And you can always tell those who are abusing that notion versus those who are
Yeah, that's what I would say.
actually
Chris takes this moment to
in that
deliver
struggle.
a puzzling warning to the officers.
By the way, if any of y'all has been feeling a punch-like sensation on your leg, that is my husband, Magic Chan Sonichu, right on the opposite side of the universe.
Yeah, dude, you didn't know that? My husband's been friggin' ghost punching your dick the entire time. Yeah, no, my husband's been like, he's mad at you, he's mad, dude.
You all each
I
just
want-
a gentle punch, but you know he is here.
Okay.
These
I
guys
feel like he
literally
punched
think
me
that
first.
Chris is probably insane.
But,
Maybe that's the point. You know what? Maybe that's the point. Maybe that's why. Like, maybe this is like, maybe Chris is actually so giga-headed that they did this on purpose to try and make a insanity plea. You know, people do that a lot, right? When they're getting arrested, they try and make themselves seem as insane as possible so they can get a insanity plea.
yeah.
There you go.
With the arrest warrant finally confirmed, the officers are ready to move Chris to the waiting police cruiser.
Oh, this is so
What should have
painful
been
to
a
watch. I'm
simple
gonna be
task
honest.
quickly takes a shocking turn.
Yeah, dude,
and
seriously.
things-
Like, if this was, like, this clearly cannot be anything on the East Coast. Because if this was on the East Coast, Chris would have been getting dragged out, punched, tased, shot, and probably have many verbal accusations levied at them.
escalate in a way they clearly didn't expect.
All right, let's head on out.
You ready?
Do you see that? Do you can you guys like zoom in and enhance a second with me? So like do a little bit of a zoomy zoom. A little bit of a. Do you see those pixels? That's a crowd of people waiting. These police officers are about to get into a whole phase 2 of this fight.
Alright,
You good?
we're gonna go.
Okay.
Let's hold on now.
All right.
All right.
May I have the other?
Wait. I know exactly what happens here. Wait. Wait. Hold on. There's a good sound effect for this. No, wait. Which one is it? Hang on. Yeah, you know what? This one works better. Tank! Tank! There's a horde coming! Oh, shit! Bill, get on the 60! Bill! Use a Molotov! Oh, hell, this is going down to shit's creek! Oh, God, run! Run! Oh, God, it's all going to Tank! The fucking Tank, man! Okay, anyway.
Just please.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I did.
Very well.
All right. Head on that this way.
I'm gonna stay recording while we get to the vehicles in case these people address us.
Okay.
Here we go.
I do not know those people, and I.
Okay.
Yeah, those are trolls. They're following me from the internet.
And that's what they wanted. And to be fair, that's also what Chris probably wanted. You know those people who get bullied and they see that as a form of attention, and in almost like a bit of a schizophrenic moment, they see that as the only form of attention they get, so they keep doing it because they just want more attention. Yeah.
Do not report this.
Yo, what's up, Chris Chad? This going on Reddit, boy.
Oh my God, what is this?
This is phase 2.
What's up, man?
The boss's health bar has just regenerated. You spent 15 minutes fighting phase 1, and now you got phase 2 coming at you. You're down on Estus flasks. You're down on luck. You're down on hope. But you ain't finished with it yet, baby. Phase 2 is a horde mode. Let's fucking go.
What is happening right now?
This is gonna be trending on the internet. They're gonna post.
I guarantee you, at least one of these police officers who has like maybe 3 kids, and one of their kids is like, "Hey dad, do you watch Skibbity Toilet?" And the dad's like, "No child, I have a job." But that parent is aware of the internet because of their child liking Skibbity Toilet. So that parent is going to be like, I'm aware as to what YouTube is. I reckon one of these police officers is going to look up Sonichu and Chris Chan and be like, oh God, what have I become part of? These police officers are now canon characters in Chris Chan's lore. And they're going to realize that police officer is going to find that out, go into the police station the next day and show all of their friends. And they're going to realize, oh, fuck, what have we become part of? Oh, no, I can't believe we've done this. Oh, it's over. It's ogre. It's all ogre.
Post this online.
Though this prediction comes close, the footage will go even more viral than Chris imagines.
Hey, thank y'all for y'all service, for real.
Appreciate it. I wasn't convinced that those were like internet fans, but that confirms it.
There you go. I mean, Google
Yep.
Chris Chan or Sonichu, and there you go. I've been infamous and famous.
Oh, look at that.
These guys are so chill. Oh, yeah. This has the exact same energy as a parent who's had their child get addicted to, like, Skibbity Toilet Fortnite, and the child's like, Dad, are you so skibbity hip with it? Yeah, I'm gonna pop a gritty, Dad. And the dad's like, oh, yeah, that's great, child. You do that gritty, the whatever that is.
Out of the woodwork.
Good, I just saw you. Where'd you see him at? Regency.
I'm going.
Oh, the mall?
I'm complying.
Yeah.
I am complying. I am good like this. You are, absolutely are. And I am Chris Chan Sonichu, your goddess blue heart, and I can.
You know what this has the same energy as? I'm getting the same secondhand cringe that I got from this.
What are you?
These police officers and us are currently the class, and Chris Chan is the kid presenting.
You consider friendship is magic. Now I know what some of you are thinking. You watch a show for little girls? Well, contrary to what you may think, there are more male teen to adult fans than there are young girl fans. That's how much of a phenomenon the older shows to be unimaginative, uninspired, and pretty much just trying to sell their products. So around the fourth show of My Little Pony,
Now, I want to make it very apparent. It is not uncool to watch My Little Pony. I personally never watched it, but I know all the characters. And I've drawn plenty of MLP smut before. However, it is uncool to be cringe about it. There is a certain level of... There is a line of being cool about something and then just being immensely cringe. Being socially aware enough to how you present yourself. And unfortunately, I have a sneaking suspicion this person ended up being a Reddit mod. But you know what I mean, right? Like, it's that same kind of secondhand cringe you get from somebody who wears a My Little Pony t-shirt to school and then makes every quote out of their mouth something My Little Pony related. I mean, I think My Little Pony's pretty fucking cool, but I don't make it my entire existence.
Girl shows, boy shows, there's...
Yeah. But you know, it's important to be noted as well that, sure, this might be a modern example, but we all did it, right? Like, back in my day, back when I was in high school, it was planking or, anything anime-related at all. Still, point stands. There's always different iterations of this, like, fandomism. Nowadays, it has been Hotel. Oh, shit, yo, he's popping off, dude! Yo, he was popping off! 3,000 people? I wish I could have those numbers.
Yeah, I keep in good faith. Everything is going to work out.
You fucked your mother. Realistically, this shouldn't have worked out the way it did, and yet she still got out, like, 3 months after her prison sentence started. Actually, wait a minute, hold on, I need to look at this up. Is Chris Chan free? How many hours is Chris Chan? Yeah, no, Chris Chan got released. Yeah, somebody paid their bail, I think. If I remember correctly, yeah. Like, they had an absurd bail. I think it was set at, like, $80,000 or something. And then somebody from their fandom paid it for them. Hold up. Second transfer. They got arrested. Case reviews. Dismissal. Dismissal. The incest charge was dismissed as a result of having filed for They pled insanity. They pled insanity. They got away with the. Awesome. No, that's great. Nice to know that people can get away with literal crimes by pleading that kind of whatever. I've lost enough brain cells over this.
It's been stressful, but I've taken it one moment at a time. And
nice to know that you can pay for crime with money
While Chris
and
maintains
insanity.
a positive attitude in the face of uncertainty, the officers can't help but be increasingly amused by the attention and the seemingly growing
Yeah,
crowd.
dude, you police officers. Yo, this is the police officer's opportunity to go viral. If any of these guys wanted to get out of being a police officer and be an internet celebrity, this was their golden opportunity. They're going viral, baby. They're in front of 3,000 people. One of these police officers, they could start doing the gritty or flossing. And that would make them go even more viral. And then all they'd need to do is name themselves the flossing policeman. And then they'd have a YouTube channel and an internet presence. And then they'd make millions of dollars off of the virality of their stupid stuff happening around here. This was their opportunity. They had a golden moment here. But, you know. Haley! How you doing, hon?
Everywhere. I don't mean that. We're surrounded.
Go ahead, frisk me.
I'm searching you, not Kristen.
Well,
you know what? I wouldn't want to put my hands anywhere near someone who probably hasn't showered in several days.
It's offering you the option there.
What the heck is going on right now? This is freaking weird. This is the most wild call for service I've ever been on.
This is what I said earlier. These police officers were not ready for this level of nonsense. They are people who are sent out on a day-by-day basis to deal with a drunk person, maybe a break-in, maybe a hit and run. This is why body cam footage is my favorite gender of content.
Tony,
I have nothing else on me.
they're gonna scan you in the jail, and if there's anything on you, you little back,
I understand.
little nugget of weed, it's felony.
I have no weed. I have no drugs I'm consuming on me. Like I said, frisk me. There you go. That felt good.
You are giving these police these police officers might be super chill, but you are literally giving them every reason to deck you. Like, they were ready to tase you at the beginning. You lulled them in with your nonsense, and then you start like trying to seduce them. Like, literally a 0 out of 10 on your charisma roll there. I mean, at least this will be something they remember.
It's happening now. We're on the very last thread. It's happening right
Why are you yelling?
We're living it. The merge, baby. If Batman is your hero, you're
Have a
gonna
seat.
meet him
Have a
very
seat.
soon.
I bet you're never working overtime for us again.
Oh, certainly will. This is hilarious.
With Chris now secured in custody and the tension from the crowd finally easing, two of the officers are more than ready to put the bizarre encounter behind them.
Man, that's right. These police officers ain't getting paid enough for this shit. These police officers are on overtime. They're getting paid to arrest drunkards and deal with nonsense. They didn't want to be made viral. They didn't want to have to deal with some extra dimensional brony lover. This shit is just outside their jurisdiction and pay zone.
All right, y'all have a good day.
Thank you, officers.
All right, can we go eat now?
Yeah, one.
His face is priceless.
But the unusual day isn't over for the officer tasked with driving Chris to the police station.
Oh, no.
And as you'll witness,
Do you think they had to pull straws? Like, okay, one of us has to take this crazy person to the police station. Okay, pull the straws. Oh, not me again. Damn it, this is the 3rd time this week.
Chris has so much more left to share.
Oh, celebrity scandals, all of that.
This is what I mean, though. Everything Chris has been doing has been a plan. They knew they were getting arrested, and they needed to play up as much as possible for an insanity plea, which is exactly what got them off the hook, which is disgusting.
And people just.
I mean, they are
taking it,
absolutely
blowing it
mentally
out
ill.
of the water.
Absolutely.
I got you.
Hey, and
But
in over a month. From
really?
Now, the next celebrity scandal is going to happen.
Maybe they shouldn't have been released. Maybe they should have been sent from jail to an asylum where they could get the professional help they needed. Just saying.
Okay.
And they'll be all over that.
All right.
You may recognize or know my comic books I have drawn over the years and my chronicling and creations and discoveries of the Sonichu and Rosechu Pokemon species.
I'm not aware of that.
Okay, well, give you a little bit of homework for research on your own time, then that's okay.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
But
I'm dead.
essentially,
Nah, dude, I'm
I
dead.
am a decent and good individual. I believe in everything that is right and positive, and I am literally a.
You know what the funny thing is? The police officer has probably dealt with religious fanatics in the past. And he's now just realized, oh, this person is just like a crazy religious person. You know what? I do believe you that this is your religion. Because you're just as insane as those zealots that we deal with all the time.
Goddess, and that will be proven in the near days to come as we are on the completion.
Yeah, you're certainly
of
as
the
mentally ill enough to be
dimension
one of those people.
where
Jesus.
The universe
Christ.
half that was divided in 1380s by order of King Arthur. He ordered Merlin and 2 other magicians.
Oh, these poor
to
police
remove
officers.
and
They are not getting
banish
paid enough for
dragons,
this.
Unicorns and other
They are going to have parts of their
mythical
brain taken up with
creatures and overpowered
Sonichu that could have been used for their
individuals.
family.
And thus we
Thoughts
were
of their
separated,
children
transported into
are being overwritten by this drivel.
what was originally called Universe 1C211986.
You know, it's funny. I remember. I remember. I do remember like watching Chris Chan years and years. Does she still upload? 3 months ago? Damn. But I remember watching some of Chris Chan's very original content. Like, this was back when, you know, I mean, I think they had stuff even before this, back when it was on, like, Newgrounds or whatever. And, like, just seeing, like, the descent into madness, it truly will be used by philosophers in hundreds of years' time to evidence the use of medication and why those who struggle with psychosemantics need to be dealt with appropriately. So at some point, they probably did what they probably made what they were doing, like with Sonichu and everything, as a way to be creative, an outlet. But because they were mentally deranged, that imaginative creativity turned into idolization. And what was once a fantasy turned into reality.
7.
Chris dives into an astonishing account of multiple universes where fictional characters coexist, many of whom may sound quite familiar.
You have everybody there. You have Superman, you have Mickey Mouse, you have Iron Man.
You don't want Mickey Mouse in there. Disney will sue the fuck out of you. Did you pay for the royalties for that, Chris? I don't think you did.
You have Darkwing Duck. You have, oh boy, the Infinite Possibilities. You even have Ratchet and Clank.
Okay, you know, I know what this is. This is what happens when your mum doesn't take the controller away from you when you're 10. You know, your parents put you in front of the TV to keep you busy whilst they're doing their work. This is what happens when they don't take the controller away from you. This is what happens when 99% of your waking existence between the ages of 1 and 20 are spent in front of a screen. The lines between reality and fantasy get completely worn away.
You have the Super Mario Brothers, and you have Sonic.
Oh, and Nintendo!
Link.
Damn, we're doubling down on the lawsuit material.
Everybody, you name it, they're there. And of course, especially Sonichu's and Roshu's and all of the other...
Dude, I would not have been surprised if the police officer just randomly decided to veer off the road and crash into a tree just so they could be free of this. Oh no! Chris Chan was struggling and went for the wheel of the car. Man, crazy, crazy. Can I get away from this person now?
Pokemon known and yet to be known in all of existence.
So you're saying Pokemon's are going to come back to this, where we're at right now?
Yes, and among
He's
others,
handling
like
this
I said,
immensely well.
If Batman or... Actually, let me ask you, who is your favorite superhero?
I'd probably go with Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man!
You're gonna meet him.
All right, I can't wait.
I mean, if you're ever in New York, he's gonna be swinging around there.
Why New York? Why only New York? Why can't he go wherever he wants?
Well, I mean, yeah, he can't go because he's a Spider-Man. He does whatever a spider can.
Whoa. Whoa, really? Spider-Man does whatever Spider can? Can he swing a web? Just like Spider-Man? Whoa.
But also, I am particularly fond of and have great appreciation for the mentally capable and the...
Can I get a cap in the chat, please? Oh, you're interested in this mentally sound, are you? Is it because you're aspiring for those that something that you know you can't be personally? Yeah, I'm gonna get a cap on that. You know, I'm gonna get a cap on that. Thank you, Chris Chan. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Yep. Okay.
Psychic,
Hi, Danny.
powered type of individuals. I have great respect for them, especially the good ones.
Because you're envious of how they can see the world clearly, unlike you. Goddamn.
Nears its end.
Dude, I went into this trying to be critical. I went into this hoping for a journey. And what I've had is a very sound reminder that no matter how much I think I'm struggling with my mental stability, I personally know that at least I will never be as bad as this! That is until I spend another 20 hours playing Monster Hunter, but that's whenever that happens.
Drops one final bombshell that will surely leave the officer with a lasting impression.
Yeah, so I am married interdimensionally with my husband, Magic Chan Sonichu, and I am also
Of course you
married to Hannah. Wow, not my brain went blank on the word there, but anyway.
Could it have stayed that way? Like, could we have just stopped? Could
I am. I am also polygamously married.
Polygamously. Polyamorous, I think was the word you were.
Married to Brazil Rochu and Silvana Rochu and
Hey, everyone on YouTube, everyone watching me live right now, please quantify with a number how many brain cells you've lost watching this, please, just for my benefit.
Chris Chan, whose legal name is Christine Chandler, was taken to the Central Virginia Regional Jail and held without bond after being charged with incest. The victim was alleged to be Chris's mother. On August 8, 2023, 2 years after the arrest, the charges were ultimately dismissed.
Which is a tragedy considering the fact that... and it wasn't even just that. Like, let's do a bit of a lore dive here a second. Let's do a little bit of a lore dive, because this whole, like, endeavor of Chris Chan is it does work immensely well as a sort of social study as to what happens when you have a unmedicated, terminally online person that doesn't have any sort of backing whatsoever. Like, I personally find this all to be immensely hilarious. But at the same time, you think to yourself, damn, at least I'm not that bad. Like, goddamn, what? This all started, oh dear. That was not the mental imagery I needed to see this morning. Oh god. Yeah, so I think what needs to be said is that, Chris Chan is certainly the internet of all time. Most certainly. So, what's the lesson of today? Don't watch My Little Pony.